that we are going to show sine 90 degrees plus theta multiplied by sine square. Izo hola ninja man, vatsera sesikhona manje izinja zasebusuku yithi laba fere kanjani. Minus cos 3. Skippani ninja man, welcome, thanks for your consistency man, thanks for your consistency my guy. Es war voila. Cos negative theta is gonna be equals to 1. Yeah. Izo ninja man. Guys, we are going to show you. We are going to show how is this b equals to 1. What to show that, guys? Yes, sometimes I'm a question finally so I understand the sijule ngawo ne sijule ngawo. Yeah, sijule ngama question because yabona nalabo bazositshela bayasitshela ke ukuthi obvious like already this is going to be equals to 1. Bayakutshela ukuthi already this it's equals to 1 guys ne. Let me wipe thing camera le ayikho blurry ngendlela ngifuna ngakho yeah, already basitshela ukuthi this is equals to 1, so we have to show. How are we going to show? Yeah, we have to show already ukuthi how is this is gonna be equals to 1. So if you are back, so obviously we are familiar with the so-called type of thing angisho. So now we are going to identify each and every angle ukuthi where does it belongs to, where is this angle belongs to, where is this angle belongs to, and where is that angle belongs to, and where is that angle belongs to. And another thing that I didn't explain is this situation but I will explain it in short ne. Hey Trig, yeah, you are fortunate. When une like before kusho ukuthi this lesson it was meant for you. God called me for you my friend. Usale usubscribe kuma YouTube channel lapho usalo follow ra. And I'm promising you my friend ukuthi this is going to be a productive lesson, guys. This is going to be it's going to be the nicest lesson, and this is because we are going to help each other here. And thanks for tuning in, and please keep on liking, sharing. Yeah, ngibekeni ku 2k so mara asiqaleni asingeni ku 2k likes, then isiqaleni asingeni ku 2k then we start 2k likes, then we start. Only 100 left. Thank you. Let us start. Okay. Where is 90 plus theta belongs to? Where is 90 plus theta belongs to? It belongs to which quadrant? Yeah. 800 likes. Inclination and depression. Thank you. This one is going to be the second quadrant, ne? Second quadrant. And on the second quadrant, what do we know about the sign? What do we know about this sign? What do we know about the sign on the second quadrant? What do we know about the sign? Thank you. The sign is positive, ne? Sign is positive. Ne? Then after, okay, let me leave this guy for now. Let me leave this scenario for now, ne? And let me jump straight to this guy. I don't like the way it's viewing. I don't like the view of that. Like, what is 180 plus theta belongs to? What is 180 plus theta belongs to? It belongs on which quadrant? It belongs on which quadrant? 180 plus theta. Thank you. It's going to be what? Which quadrant is this one? The third. Thank you very much. This one is going to be third. And how is our cos on the third quadrant? How is our cos on the third quadrant? Obviously, remember, we still have our cast diagram. How is our cos? It's going to be negative, right? Cos is negative, right? Then let's focus on this one. So what kind of a rotation do we have? So if I can explain this in simpler terms, if I can explain this, like you can see, usually when we have our terminal, it rotates like this from the anti-clockwise, right? So this is what we call a clockwise rotation, guys. This is what we call the clockwise rotation. So if we consider the anti-clockwise rotation, so we can see where our terminal is gonna start on the first quadrant and it comes to the second quadrant and it continues on the third quadrant and it comes to the fourth quadrant, ne? But now we have this being negative. We have this being negative, ne? Yes, I see you, Kulani. I see you. I'm just gonna confirm that now. Thanks for the follow, guys. Thanks for the follow. Now this, it becomes the clockwise direction. Watch your watch if you are watching it, ne? So this will becomes the clockwise rotation. So now, where will our quadrant start at, ne? Where will our quadrant start at? Where will our quadrant start at if this is a clockwise direction? Where will our quadrants fall? Where will our terminal fall into? Yes, that's the correct question to ask. Where will our quadrant fall into? It will fall into which quadrant if the direction is now clockwise? Because we have that negative, the direction will change. Now our terminal will rotate in that direction. So it will start at which quadrant? Almost, yes, it's almost likely to be positive. Okay, thank you very much. It's going to be on the fourth quadrant, ne? And according to our CAS diagram, what is positive on the fourth quadrant? What is positive on the fourth quadrant? Huh? What is it that is positive on the fourth quadrant? By watching on the Cartesian plane. Thank you very much for your participation. So now I'm going to take this argument, negative cos theta is going to be fourth, okay, th is going to be fourth quadrant, and cos is positive, ne? On the fourth quadrant, ne? So now let me break this scenario down, ne? Let me break this scenario down, and I'm just going to do this in the simplest manner, ne? Let's suggest that we have this, ne? Let's have this, and let's see how can we deal with this situation. So I'm just going to take just sine theta. I'm not going to take sine squared theta, ne? Because I don't need this square, but I will just take the sine theta, guys, ne? I will just take the sine theta, but let me change the direction. Yeah, maybe here the network will be well, ne? Yes. Let me just take this. Let me just take sine theta minus 180, and let me give you the simplest way of dealing with this situation. So whenever you have this, guys, ne? Whenever you have this, ne? What are you going to do? You're just going to interchange these things, these two. But how are you going to interchange them? You're going to take this negative to be out as a common factor, right? Because this is not the order. Like this order, it doesn't make sense to us, right? And now we want this thing to be in the right order, because we can't tell that, like we can't tell which quadrant is going to fall into, right? We can't tell on which quadrant is this going to fall into. So I'm just going to take this, ne? I'm just going to take the negative as a common factor. And if I take the negative as a common factor, obviously I will just interchange the two. Then I will have positive 180 degrees minus the theta. Ne? Am I wrong? 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 Can I get yes or no? Am I wrong? By the format, am I wrong? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. So since I'm having this, guys, ne? I'm just going to drag it to be a bit long, ne? This one I'm just going to drag it to be a bit long. And now, what am I going to do? I'm just going to I just want to show you the concept behind it, ne? So I'm just going to let 180 degrees minus theta to be equals to alpha, ne? I'm just going to have this 180 minus theta to be equals to alpha. Now I'm having sine negative alpha. So you see here now this whole thing, it becomes the angle. And where is this? On which quadrant is this alpha at? On which quadrant is this alpha at? Can I have the quadrant of this alpha? Can I have the quadrant of this alpha? Yes, it's going to be the fourth. Thank you, Ponzo. Thank you, Ponzo Spicho. One delay is going to be on the fourth quadrant, ne? Because remember, is the different direction. Again, is the different direction. Whenever we have a negative, it means our terminal is moving on the different direction. So this one will be equivalent to what? How is our sign on the fourth quadrant? Don't worry about adding. Don't worry. I'm teaching the concept. Don't worry about anything. Because I'm just trying to show you how is this existing. Yes, thank you very much. Our sign is going to be negative on the fourth quadrant. So we are going to have negative sine alpha. Do you see it? Negative sine alpha. So since I'm just going to drag it to be long so that you can see it. Don't worry, don't mind. Just be patient with me. So since alpha is going to be equals to 180 minus theta. So therefore, my answer here is going to be negative sine 180 minus theta. Anger. So now you see here, now my answer, it makes sense now. Does this make sense, Mar? Do I explain this very well? Does this make sense? Does this make sense? Yes or no? Because now we are having this in the right order now. Huh? Now we can determine, how is this? Alright, let me recap. Ne? Look, Asker, this is in this order. Now I'm having this. I'm taking the negative as the common factor. And as I take the negative of the common factor, this negative 180 will become positive 180. This positive theta will become negative theta. I'm letting, after doing this, I will say let 180 minus theta to be equals to alpha. And if I change this, because I can see where some people, they struggle. Because people, they struggle to see it this as one angle. So I'm converting this to be one angle. And as I'm narrowing this, I narrowed this to be alpha. Now, if I'm having negative all of that, 180 minus theta, this is going to be alpha. Now I'm having negative alpha inside the brackets to be sine negative alpha. Since it's sine negative alpha, you can see my terminal now will be on a clockwise direction. So since it becomes on a clockwise direction, it falls on the fourth quadrant. So I'm considering this alpha. So this alpha is going to be on the fourth quadrant. And on the fourth quadrant, how is my sine on the fourth quadrant? I'm asking again. How is my sine on the fourth quadrant? How is my sine on the fourth quadrant? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. It's going to be negative. Now this will become negative sine alpha. Now I'm bringing back the alpha. Or since the alpha is going to be equals to 180 minus theta, then therefore minus sine theta is going to be equals to 180 minus theta. Now I'm going to refer to this one. How is my sine on the second quadrant? Because do we agree with each other, or this is on the second quadrant? Yes or no? Yes or no? Thank you very much. So this is going to be positive, right? Thank you. So this is going to be equals to what? It's going to be negative. Obviously, this negative, I'm leaving it on the side, and this one will be positive on the second quadrant. So it will be sine theta. So now this whole thing, it will be equals to what? Negative sine theta. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Does this make sense? Yes or no? Yes or no? So do you see here now? This guy is going to be equals to negative sine theta. This guy is going to be equals to negative sine theta. I'm hoping we understand each other here, which is the same as sine 180 plus theta. Very brilliant explanation. Oh, thank you very much. Thanks for the compliment. Thanks for the compliment. But you can still add 180 though. Then now whenever you add whenever maybe you subtract, whenever you add 360, you will have 180 plus theta. Now it will make sense. Or why is this equivalent to negative sine theta? I'm hoping or you guys, we understand each other on this part, right? You can still add 360, but you should understand why are they similar. You should understand why are they similar. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So now let's go back. So now we can see this. We can see I can't specify this is on which quadrant, but this is equivalent to negative 180 minus sine theta. It's equivalent to 180 minus sine theta. So which is going to be negative. The sign obviously is going to be negative, but at the same time, Dion, unfortunately my brother, general solution, I was planning to do it tomorrow, so this is the last day of me doing the reduction. This is the last day of doing the reduction, because so far here's the plan of today. This is the plan of today. We do this one, we do this one, and we do this one, and we do this complex one. You know what, it's from easy to tough. Yeah, you know me, Mus. And this one also, we are going to do it. So now I'm just going to substitute now. Sine squared theta is going to be always positive. Yeah? Yes, yeah, you are right, Mr. Dion, you are right. But I was just explaining in terms of sine this, you understand? Then obviously, if you have this, obviously you are correct, because you will have this squared, which is going to be equals to sine theta, right? This squared is going to be equals to sine theta. He's correct, guys. Ne? Thank you very much. Guys, I have a YouTube channel. where this is recorded already. I have a YouTube channel, so you're welcome to subscribe. You're welcome to subscribe on my YouTube channel. Then it will be posted on the YouTube channel. So can I get a 10K? Can I get a 10K? Can I get a 10K? So now let us focus. Ne? Sine, I'm going to start here, ne? 90 plus theta degrees, 90 degrees plus theta. What is this going to be equivalent to? What is this going to be equivalent to? Can I get an answer? Can I get an answer? What is this equivalent to? I just took it from here and I explained even. Dion, you can use act as your theta, or you can use 0 as your theta. Ne? You're welcomed. So this is going to be cos theta. Cos theta. Yes, thank you very much. And this one we just did it. Ne? We just did it. We did it. So we did it. Cos squared is going to be theta. So I believe sine squared theta minus 180 degrees. This is going to be equivalent to what? What is this going to be equivalent to? We did this one. What is this is going to be equivalent to? Come on, guys. Come on. I can't have one person be focusing. Yes, it's going to be sine squared theta. Now, I'm going to have this now. Ne? So, cos 180. Let's start with cos 180 plus theta. What is this equivalent to? Okay, I have a question. How is it? Because remember, ne? Asker we proved that this is going to be negative sine theta. But this, remember, we have the square. Asker this, like we explained. I explained to you now. Sine theta minus 180 degrees in overall, using this step. In overall, this is going to be negative sine theta. Mara there we have a square. We have a square. So since we have a square, the square, whether negative or positive, we are always going to have a positive answer, guys. Ne? Don't be confused. Because this is equivalent to, because it's the same as, maybe like I can have okay, let me teach you something very important. I can have let's just do cos 180 or cos squared 180 plus theta, ne? Obviously this is equivalent to cos 180 plus theta all squared, ne? So what is this? How is cos on the third quadrant? How is cos on the third quadrant? How is it cos of the third quadrant? How is cos on the third quadrant? Let's do that. How is cos on the third quadrant? Is it negative? Yes, thank you very much. The cos is going to be negative, right? So we are going to have cos negative cos theta, right? And all squared. So since we are having this all squared, so what is this? This is equivalent to negative cos theta multiplied by negative cos theta. So if you multiply the two, what are you going to have? What are you going to have if you multiply the two negatives? Thank you. God bless you, Dion, through your journey. This is going to be positive cos theta. Yes, this is going to be cos squared theta. So this is what is happening here. Anger. So this is equivalent to negative sine theta. Anger. But there we have the square. That's why it becomes sine theta. Ne? Thank you very much. I'm happy. I'm happy if it makes sense, Kulani. I'm happy if it makes sense. So this, and you should be careful even with this one. Ne? You should be careful even with this one. So is it minus? But let's just leave this minus for now. And let's just focus on 180 plus theta. When we do this on the side, we are going to say, okay, cos 180 plus theta. Okay, it's cos 3, it's cos cubed 180 minus theta, which is going to be equivalent to cos 180 plus theta. And all that is being cubed. Ne? All that is being cubed. So how is cos 180 plus theta on the third quadrant? Yes. Thank you, Wutle. Thank you if you saw that one. Thank you if you saw that one. Hey, me, I'm happy if people, they catch my drift. I get happier and happier and happy. Babo, how is 180 plus theta? How is that? Let's focus here. Let us focus here. How is going to be my cos? Yes, it's going to be negative cos. It's going to be negative cos, right? So now we are going to have negative. Is going to be negative cos theta, ne? And since we have negative cos theta cubed, and what is this is going to be equivalent to? Is going to be cos times cos times cos, right? It's going to be negative cos theta times cos negative cos ish, okay, negative cos theta times negative cos theta, and which is going to be negative cos 3 theta, negative cos theta cubed. So does that make sense to you? Can I get a thumbs up if it makes sense? Can I get a thumbs up if it makes sense? Can I get a thumbs up? Can I get a thumbs up if it makes sense so that we can continue? Can I get a thumbs up? Can I get a thumbs up? Huh? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ne? Now, this cos 3 180 plus theta is going to be equals to negative cos 3 theta. You should be careful with these ones, ne? Yes. Thank you very much. Can I get a 15? Can I get a 15k at least? Let's go to 15. Let's go to 15, guys. But in the meantime, I will continue. I will continue when I reach 11. I will continue when I reach 11. Can you please get me into 11 as I'm explaining? So now, let me deal with this one. Obviously, this one, cos negative theta is going to be equals to, remember, this is going to be the what you call, this is going to be the opposite rotation, right? It's going to be the opposite rotation, and it's going to fall on the fourth quadrant. And what is going to be my answer here? I got the first answer from Tebogo. What is my second answer? 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 Another person. Do justice. Another person. Okay, thank you very much for the confirmation. This is going to be cos theta. You see, now we got all the information, ne? And remember, we are proving hore this is going to be equals to 1, ne? We are proving that that is going to be equals to 1. And yeah, as we are proving that is going to be equals to 1, we are just going to replace. We are just going to replace. So I'm going to replace that with cos. So sine 90 plus theta is going to be equivalent to cos theta multiplied by sine squared theta and minus, ne? And remember, ne? It's minus into minus cos cube theta. You should be careful. It's not just minus. It's not just minus, ne? It's going to be minus into minus cos cubed theta. Hey, theta, sorry. Yeah, theta. Do you see it? Do you see it? Ne? Am I wrong on the numerator? And all of that is going to be equivalent to what? Cos theta. Am I wrong? And all of that, we told her it's going to be equals to 1. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Can I get a yes, no, yes, no? Not yet. Not necessarily common factor, Mr. Dion. Not necessarily common factor, my friend. Not necessarily common factor. Yes. Oh, yeah. On the top. On the trop. On the trop. Yeah, on the trop. Ne? Yes. So now I'm just simply going to multiply these two signs. Vele. Barafede. Then, yeah, I'm going to say cos theta multiplied by sine squared theta plus cos cubed theta all divided by cos theta. It's gonna be equals to 1. Yes, yeah, you should be able to see the future before you reach the future. But whenever you are able to see the future before you reach the future, it means your maths it's growing. It means your maths is growing. So what is the next step? What is the next step? What is the next step? Let's talk about the next step. What is the next step? What is the next step? What is the next step? What is the next step, guys? Can I get a confirmation? No, before canceling, Tyler, let's not double up the maths and let's take the right route. Let's take the right route. Obviously, we are going to take out the common factor. Thank you very much, Tabitha. Thank you very much. We are going to take out the common factor. No, not yet. One delay, not yet. So I'm going to take out the common factor of cos theta, which is going to be equals to sine square theta plus cos square theta. Ne? Yeah. And all of that is going to be cos theta, and that will cancel that, and I'm going to be left with what? Sine squared theta plus cos squared theta, which is gonna be, we are told, or we are proving, or left is gonna be equals to right. So what is this equivalent to? What is this? Is Mr. Dion correct? Is Mr. Dion correct? Yeah, it means or is correct. He's correct. So this is going to be equivalent to 1 is going to be equals to 1. Then LHS is going to be equals to RHS. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy, guys. I'm happy, guys. Ne? Yeah. I'm happy, guys. I'm happy. Yeah, that's the aim. That's the aim, guys. You should find maths very easy. Maths shouldn't be difficult, guys. Please, ne? Don't complicate. Don't be an overthinker, ne? Yes, don't be an overthinker. So let's move to the next business of the day. Let's move to the... Thank you very much. And thanks for the compliments. If you want to take a screenshot, take it. This is for you.